How you doing today? I want to share something with you that I have found really helpful in my own life and that I share with my clients. And so I just want to shout this from the rooftops in case this is also helpful for you in your daily life, because I think it is. So this video is for anybody that finds themselves overthinking things, or people who can't get out of their head, or someone who's constantly ruminating on issues. So this one's for you. What you don't realize when you're ruminating on issues over and over again is that you are trying to solve an emotional issue, an emotional response with your thinking mind. What I mean is this: when we get scared or anxious or stressed, our body has a physical reaction. Our nervous system responds and it sends sensations throughout our body. And this is called an emotion. And what emotions are literally energy and motion, and they show up in your body. You can feel them. You can feel them in different areas. That's why we call them feelings. So they move through us and they can morph into different sensations. Sometimes it might be tightness. Sometimes it's tingling, sometimes it's buzzing all throughout our body. And subconsciously, what we feel might be uncomfortable. And so our reaction could be, get away from this feeling immediately. So there are a million ways that we can distract ourselves from feeling what we feel, but one of them is to get really cerebral about it. So in the West, we tend to be really cerebral about everything. We kind of idolize knowledge and the brain more than anything else. And so we're really good at trying to fix our emotions through our thinking mind. So the part of our brain starts to spin, and it's in regards to this discomfort we're feeling, and it wants to find an answer to this challenge that's coming up by thinking about it over and over and over again. It's like it's trying to close this loop, thinking that if it can somehow find the answer, find the fix, then it's gonna make all the uncomfortable feelings go away. And it does this automatically without your awareness. Now, thinking more to get rid of feeling discomfort is like trying to fix a toilet with a hammer. Guess how many times that has worked? 0.0 times. It has never happened, ever. So here's the thing. You can cut this middleman out, this thinking mind, who is kind of trying to think its way into calming down, and you can actually go directly to your body, to the nervous system itself, and calm it through bringing attention to the sensations that are coming up without judging them. That's really important. When you bring attention that is in full acceptance of what it finds in your nervous system, then your nervous system and your body actually begins to settle down. And then emotion has a space to move through you, because that's what they do. They're like food. They are digested through us. They're experienced and they move on. They're not fixed. So when your nervous system settles, then you become more thoughtful and less reactive in your daily life, which is, our reactivity is usually the things that get us in trouble. So when we begin to become aware of what's happening in our body, if you react to what you find by thinking, you shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be feeling this way, and again, this happens on a very subconscious level. You might not be having those actual thoughts, but you end up empowering what you're fighting. So when you fight your emotions as they show up, then it fights back and it grows more intense. And the thing that you've been using or doing to keep them at bay actually intensifies. So if you're used to fixing your emotions with your mind, then your mind will also increase in intensity and do more of that leaving you getting really stuck in your head. Fix it. Get away from this. I have to do something. I can't handle this. This is uncomfortable. This is the process that is happening inside all of us on a daily basis, and most of us are not even aware that it's happening. Most of us aren't aware that it exists, yet it controls so much of what we do in our work and our life and our relationships. But emotional awareness is something that you can develop as you practice. It is a learned skill. And so I want to teach you just a really quick thing, really quick skill that you can do to start building your own emotional awareness so that you can live a life that's more thoughtful and less reactive when you're feeling scared. So right now, wherever you are, I want you to just bring your attention to your breath. Just what it feels like to breathe. Because anytime that you focus on your breath, your awareness is actually drawn into your body. So you're aware of your body, and it's drawn into this present moment because your breath is always in the present moment. And so just become aware of what it feels like to take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. And now I want you to scan your body from your head to your toes. What sensations are you aware of? Where do you notice these sensations? Just notice where there might be tightness or buzzing or whatever's there, let it be there. And as you observe them, try not to judge them or change them. Imagine you're like a researcher studying your own body full of sensations. Researchers don't change what they find or fix them. They just take note. So sit with yourself in this way for a minute. Notice what it feels like to be in full acceptance of what's showing up in your body right now. And take a deep breath in and fully exhale. And what did you notice? What was it like to sit with yourself, being totally accepting as to what you found? Has something shifted in you? Maybe so, maybe not. What was it like actually feeling your own body? How'd that feel like? I would love to know just what your experience was of this little exercise. So let me know below. And I hope this is helpful during a time that there's a lot of stress and there's a lot of fear. And we're all responsible for what is raging underneath our own skin. And so let's just become a little more aware of that. Because I think ultimately that can lead to a lot more peace between us and more compassion and love. As we accept what's under our own skin, maybe we'll see more kindly the things that are in other people's skin. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday.